Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm sharing with you everything that we had for dinner last week. Without having any activities to take the kids to, I've had plenty of time to cook a nice dinner each night, and we still have pizza all the time, don't get me wrong. But for Monday night, we had some shrimp ravioli with homemade Alfredo sauce, and I just got this bag of frozen shrimp and crab ravioli from Aldi, and then I made the Alfredo sauce. For the sauce, all you do is melt some butter in your pan and cook your garlic, and then you will add the whole thing of heavy cream, and this measured out to be the whole thing. So don't worry about measurements, just get the small can or box of heavy cream, and it's the whole thing. And then you will add 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. The ravioli is super simple. The instructions are on the back, but basically you just boil it for about 4 to 5 minutes or until the ravioli floats to the top of the water. On Tuesday, we had pot roast, and this is pretty basic pot roast. You just use all the vegetables that you want. I'm going to use potatoes, onions, carrots, and celery. And first, you just put your meat on the bottom of your crock pot. Spray the crock pot first, put your meat down, season it, and then I'm going to chop up all the vegetables and layer them on, and then add the whole box of beef broth and both packets of onion soup mix. All I'm doing here is just chopping up all of my vegetables, and then I just throw in the whole bag of baby carrots, and I ended up using 1.5 bags of baby carrots just because the kids love them. They will eat the heck out of the baby carrots when they're cooked like this. So just recommendation, if you want to add more baby carrots, it's a good choice. Once you have everything added, cover and cook on low for 8 hours, and this always turns out perfect every time. Pot roast is just such a good staple meal to have. On Wednesday, we had unstuffed pepper bowls. And this is my first time making this meal, and I've seen it all over Pinterest, but it is so good, you guys. We're gonna have this many more times, I can go ahead and guarantee that, but I'm gonna add some rice over here and get it started before I start cooking the rest. This meal is also super easy. If you've had stuffed peppers, it tastes a lot like that, but just unstuffed instead. So first, we're just gonna chop up our bell peppers and onion really small, dice them up, and then cook them in some olive oil and season them, and then we will cook our meat. After the vegetables were cooked, I set them aside and cooked my meat. You can use any meat for this, but I used ground turkey this night. And then once your rice is done, a little trick I like to do is add some coconut oil in. It gives it a nice toasty flavor. And then you just combine the vegetables with the meat and serve it over rice, and it is super good. Next up is taco night, and these are pretty much your average tacos. I just got some ground beef and cooked it with some Spanish rice, and then I season the meat with taco seasoning, and I also add in a packet of ranch seasoning. That's just something my family really likes the flavor of, and you can't really go wrong with ranch, at least in my opinion. And then we're just gonna add it to some soft tortillas and add whatever toppings we want. We also decided to make some guacamole tonight. We had a bunch of avocados that were just ready and they were perfect. So we went ahead and made some guacamole for our taco night, and that is just a simple recipe as well. Just some avocados. I chopped up half of an onion, and then we added lime, cilantro, and tomato. And finally, for Friday and our last meal of the week, I did Italian chicken and potatoes in the Instant Pot. When your friends are hurting, you make sure to stick around. But when it comes to anything in the Instant Pot is super quick and easy. So first, I just peeled and diced up some russet potatoes, put some olive oil on them, and then garlic powder and some Italian seasoning, and mix those together really well. And then you're gonna add 2 cups of chicken broth to the bottom of your Instant Pot. Put in your chicken and then your potatoes on top, and then you will pressure cook for about 25 minutes. This is how it turned out. It was super easy and delicious, and that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it gave you some new ideas on what to cook for dinner, and I'll see you guys soon in my next one. Bye guys.